All right, this is Michael Ellis, and welcome to Chemistry for Kids. This is just the working title. I'm making a. I'm going to make a series eventually of chemistry videos for kids. So this is the first one, and this is how to electroplate a ring. We're going to make a copper ring, and then we're going to electroplate it with iron. And I'm Michael Ellis. I will be your host, and I will show you the demonstration and explain the physics or the chemistry basically behind it, and show you the process. And I will be your guide. So what you will need. I have a list right here, so I'll try and read off of that. Basically, you'll need well, first off, you're going to need a ring. So to make our ring, we'll be using copper pipe. So you're going to need a section of copper pipe, at least the length you need to make a ring. So preferably that. A diameter that will fit your finger. So in the range of about 1/2 to 3/4 to 1 inch, depending on the size of your finger. You will also need a pipe cutter, and those are devices you can get at the hardware store. They lock onto the pipe and cut a groove in it, and you keep spinning it around until it actually separates the metal. Basically what a pipe cutter does. I don't have mine up here right now, so I can't show you that right now. But when we get into the process later on, I will have it to demonstrate for you. Secondly, you will need a iron source, like a horseshoe or a large nail or a landscape spike, something that is not galvanized, a source of iron. So if you have something that is zinc galvanized, do not use it because it might produce a toxic gas if you do electrolysis with it. Basically, what we're going to be doing is a galvanic process, so it's not going to force the gases out of the substance, but we don't want zinc. We want to use iron in this process. And so then, by nature, since we're doing galvanic electroplating, you're going to need wires, obviously. So some type of alligator clips or hookup wire or even like baling wire will work. Something to connect them electrically. And then for a resistance or a load, to offer some resistance for the potential that will build up, I prefer using a green LED. You can use a small incandescent bulb, or you can use even a small resistor, or just connect them directly. Any of that will work. Right here you see we've got some sandpaper. We're going to need that for cleaning up the ring before we start to electroplate it, and also for getting rid of sharp edges on the cut copper pipe. For the actual electroplating bath, we're going to use distilled water. You can use tap water. I used that on the first time I did that. It worked just fine. We're going to need 5 ounces of water softener salt or just table salt, preferably sodium chloride as our medium. And you might need some more later on, so I've just got some extra right here. And finally, for safety, you're going to need chemical resistant gloves like these I think these are plastic gloves, I don't know. And I think these are non-latex gloves, but and also some gardening or work gloves, because when you actually cut the pipe, you don't want to get scratched or cut or worse. So yeah, we've got those, and I think that is just about. Last and not least, you're going to need baking soda to neutralize the end product before you dump it either down the drain or out in your yard or wherever. So yeah, you're going to need baking soda, and I don't have that here. So I'll have to get some later on. I'll show you how to use that. So I guess that's it. So then we'll move on to the diagram of how to actually to go about doing this. So thank you for watching, and please stay tuned.